Hey everybody, it's me, Sean, your Toxic Titan, and welcome back to Utopia 17, Rimworld Alpha 17. It's day number 260, and when we left off, there was a toxic fallout that had happened. So, what did I do? Oh, animals, get underneath that shelter. Get out. I don't like you sleeping out in the... You're all going to be fine, but still. Well, what I did do is, I went through and I set up our zones. I did expand allowed area, toxic. So there's our toxic zone right here. Nice and close. Everything will be just fine. We're going to build roofs over all of this stuff. Animal safety area. They're all going to cram into this little tiny spot, but you know what? Too bad. Actually, it'd probably help if I set them to be set into there. Keep going. Animal safety area. Great. I just fiddled with the, accidentally screwed up the thing here, so I want to readjust that. Yep, keep it. Close. Alright, I didn't want to screw up the resolution on the video. It looks like everything's fine. Alright, I'm going to keep these guys unrestricted for now. I want them to gather up the last of these goodies. Shh. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to order everyone to harvest all of this stuff if possible. Not thrilled about that, but I need to try to salvage what I can, because that toxic fallout's going to destroy it all, unfortunately. And we're going to have a lot of harvest failed and all that stuff from this, but you know. I want to keep an eye on everybody's health, make sure that nobody's getting too much toxic fallout. Seems like everybody's doing alright. I mean, they can pretty much work outside all day before they start having any serious toxic fallout problems. We'll be able to get most of this mining done if the toxic fallout lasts any length of time. So there's a little bit of the plus side to these things. Definitely save us from some of our kibble being eaten, right? Huh? Look at those poor muffalos just jammed in there like that. Alright, let's take a quick look at everybody's health. Everybody's still in the initial stages. Good. No worries. Once we get the corn, it's this corn that I'm really... I mean, it's bad enough that we're having to harvest early, so we're going to get a pretty bad yield on all of it. But, you know, it's better than losing it all. And now a solar flare? Are you kidding me? That is really bad luck. Fortunately, it's not so cold. We are going to lose all the stuff in there, too. Unfortunately, we have totally turned the corner on our food situation that we were having to worry about previously. So that's nice. Cargo pods, probably not really going to be worth going after. Not worth going after. Solar flare is ending already. That's great. Let's get this done and get the hauling done, so I can start restricting everybody for health reasons. Between the time they spend sleeping and everything, you know, that's one of the benefits you wouldn't consider about their split sleeping schedule, but it definitely will prevent people from spending too much time outside where they would start running into toxic fallout dangers. Getting the stuff harvested, getting the food hauled. I love it. I love it. That joke, so old. Very obscure. I'm sorry, you guys. I need to make more contemporary jokes. Something about minions, maybe. Or about who's famous? Katy Perry. I know I saw Katy Perry on. So I've been going down, helping my parents out. My mom is still recovering from her stroke. She's doing really well, but she still needs a lot of attention. She loves Ellen, so she watches Ellen every day. And so I go down, and Ellen's kind of funny. And she had Katy Perry on the other day, and I was like, oh. I've heard this name, like I, in theory, know who Katy Perry is, but I'd never seen her speak or anything. And yeah, I'm not really sure how to categorize what my opinion is on her as a like her personality or whatever. She's a very successful woman, and I'm happy that that she's done as well as she has. I don't care for music or anything, so I can't speak on her musical talent. But congratulations. She was an amusing person to listen to in a way. I'll put it that way. Alright, how's everybody doing on their toxic buildups? Initial, minor. Oh, minor. Lucky Strike needs to be blocked off. Lucky Strike, HFX. Alright. Restrict. Lucky Strike. HFX. Alright, good. Do not want it getting any worse than minor. That would be pretty bad. Alright, you guys, you can stop planting those trees. That is only going to cause problems as the toxic fallout continues to take them. So we just need to get that hauling done. I can then restrict everybody. We're almost there. Oh, just that one last little bit of corn. Thank you, Nico Dante. There we go. Restrict. Get back inside, Nico. There we go. Everybody's restricted now. Alright, let's get that mining done. Is everybody set to do mining? Everybody that can is. I saw somebody was idle earlier, but I already forgot who it was. Oh, well, that was not much of a mining effort, you guys. Why did you give up so soon? Something isn't quite right here with the way I set this up. I probably should have had that built right there. Not that I really need it, but it's good to have a backup. Do 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 do. I think wooden doors probably be okay for in here. If there's an infestation, we're just going to try to get everybody to fight through one door anyways. That's worked out really well for us so far. Animals are starting to die from the toxic fallout. I'll be able to start unrestricting people here a little bit to go gather up the corpses. You're not going to get psychoid leaves. Come on, you're not going to get your request. I don't know how long it's going to take before people overcome the toxic buildup that they had already. Their minor toxic builds up. Anyways. Will be good when I build the tunnel through to here, because then I can give the animals a little larger area to work with. Also, once I open up this area, I can set that as a storage area, and that'll be good. Alibaba has died because, oh, it's those, it's my, I forgot about those guys, my animals, the timber wolves. Oh well. I'll be honest, I didn't really care about him. One colonist idle. Lucky strike. Well, Lucky Strike, it's your lucky day. How are you doing health-wise, buddy? Lucky Strike, health, minor toxic buildup. Well, you can't go outside. Hey, I just said you can't go outside. What are you doing? Walking out into that uncovered area. Sure, you can blame me for it, if you really want to be that way. Hard snow. Well, so long to any remaining vegetables. The good news, though, any dead animals are gonna stay not rotten. They're gonna deteriorate due to being unroofed, of course, but that's not as bad as rotting. Is that lynx dead? Yes. And a bunch of dead animals over here. I'm not going to wander that far to get animals. Alright, who is healthy enough to go outside? A few people are. Pigawar, Seakirk, Sean, Alexander. Sean, Alexander, Seakirk, Pigawar. Sean, Pigawar, Seakirk. Oh, that's pretty nice. Alexander? Alexander can't haul anyways, so no point in unrestricting him. Alexander, toxic. Oh, I guess now would be a good time to have this thing running again, since everybody's trapped inside. Gonna have plenty of time for crafting. But yeah, I want to gather up these dead animals. What's that? Oh, not really worried about. Oh, it's rotting. Well, I'm definitely not worried about it. Gross. No wonder it was so brown. Hydroponic breakdown. Party. Nice. Thanks, Seakirk. I like how Seakirk is throwing the party and he's like the last one to show up. Well, that'll help cheer everybody up. Although these guys apparently don't care to be cheered up. I guess they must have work to do. These need to be hauled. I like toxic fallouts, actually. As long as you're prepared for them. They're not so bad. I'm not going to carry that squirrel in, but I will carry in these caribou. How are these guys doing on their health? Oh, that thing is rotting already. Too bad. Sean. Not a problem. Great. These guys are holding up on the toxic fallout. Despite spending time outside. These animals we could haul in. That's a long ways to walk, but I think they'll manage. And I think that's going to be it for animals that we just get free animals from the toxic fallout. So we'll want to restrict those guys here again in a few minutes. Pig of War, how you holding up? Initial, no problem. No problem. I don't think you start getting any health effects until whatever is after minor. And even then, I'm not sure that you start getting health effects at that point. It might not be until you get to like major or something like that. So now, do I have fine meals turned off or something? I do. Turn those back on. Start eating fine meals again. Now that we finally have enough food for it. Thank goodness. It's party time, everybody. Alright, looks like Sean got those. So we've gotten the last of the free meat. Everybody's restricted to toxic zone now. Stay inside the walls. Let's get some mining done. Let's get some bricks made. Maybe smelting. Somebody, anybody. Could use some smelting. Maybe some components. Now we got lots of components. Strike that. Strike that from the record. Here comes a bunch of rice. More hydroponic breakdowns. It's kind of a bummer. Really don't need this chimney set up here anymore, do we? Maybe if I tear down this wall, it will allow a little better speed to get through. Let's take a look at our animal population. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10 adult females. There's one that we can kill off. Maybe one that's not named. 1, 2, 3, 4 adult males. Wow. So, good. Excuse me, more meat coming in. Let's make sure none of these new animals are Alright, good. Unrestricted, they're all restricted. I don't need to keep chopping these guys up. Let's forbid them. I need to get some of that meat processed. Mostly we're going to keep turning it into kibble, which is perfectly cromulent. Where are we putting... Like, we are full on kibble in here. What I could do is set up a stockpile zone down here for additional kibble. Storage, clear all, normal, kibble. This thing is also set to normal, huh? Well, that's okay. They shouldn't be using it until... That's a fine midpoint anyways, because soon we'll have the ability to transfer over to this other area, and so that'll be good. Good. We did uninstall some of those other things, so let's start installing these. Oh, I wonder if this stockpile zone has been fixed yet. Nope. Still not fixed. I guess I could... Well, I'm going to get that save game for him. Alright, those are all done. Superior. Good. 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 Well, I don't want to... I want to do the bedrooms first. Good. Normal. Excellent! Thank you. Okay, another good, timely joke. Very contemporary. I mean, it's nice that we have art in these rooms that are not even being used, but, you know, maybe focus on the rooms where people are living at this point. Could you? Would you mind putting some artwork in the rooms where people might actually enjoy them? Do you think you could do something like that? That's supposed to be a Bill Maher impersonation. I don't think it was very good, to be honest, but it was condescending, that's for sure. That's the main thing I was going for. Alright, still toxic fallout. Still got mining going on. Now, why haven't they come to mine this area? Do I not have that set as part of the toxic fallout allowed area? Zone area, expand allowed area, toxic. Aha. That's why. There you go. Do it. Mine that out. Pawns. It's slowing you down marginally. Oh, once again, this still is inappropriate for what I'm trying to do here because I want to cancel. I'm going to want to have a basin right there too. Alright, dare I turn off... Actually, I do dare, because I can build a few more basins. I have enough material for them. So, build one there, build one there, there. Right, we've just got room for several more. There. Oh, well, I'm still less efficient than I could be. So I suppose this should be built there. I keep putting these things in the wrong spot. But even here, I should have a basin down there and a basin up here too. Not quite to that point yet. Those can all be hauled. We are doing great on food. We're doing great on... Oh, Tia and Corbin are getting married. I didn't even know. I guess I did know they were engaged because they have the fanciest bedroom in the house, or in the colony. Oh, carpet making. Very nice. Whoever left that in the comments will be very happy to see it. Let's get back to researching the ship antimatter reactor, which we are very slowly working on. My goal is to try to launch a ship in this series. It'll be the first time I've ever launched a ship if we manage it. So that'd be fun. First time I've ever ended a series legitimately. Usually it's just like, okay, I'm bored of this one. We're gonna start a new one. But why not? Why not try to do it right for once, huh? All right, looks like everybody over here has got a statue set. Put one here for good old Tarog, and that'll wrap up that one too. I probably should go through and smooth out these floors. Floors, smooth. Although we're never really going to use that as a bedroom, I don't think. We might eventually, but. And then if we go furniture, you know what? Let's try laying down some of this fancy carpet that we like so much. Although it uses a lot of cloth, which I'm not so happy about. But we can always dig up some of this flooring and lay down carpet in there, and that'll make the rooms nicer. We just don't have... Do we have a lot of cloth? No, we don't. I am going to turn off using cloth in any of these. Oh, did I already do that? Great. Hey, I'm smart. Tattered apparel? Tia? What's so tattered, buddy? Shield belt? Well, oh, you're forced to wear that shield belt, so why don't you go ahead and drop that? You don't need to be forced to wear that. Alright, how are we doing on clothes, though? Looks like we need more shirts. Button-down shirts. Alright. Pirate merchant. Oh! Gotta take advantage of that. And maybe a couple more pants. Everything else looks like we're alright. Oh, it is toque weather. Boy, everything's happening at once here. Alright, Lucky Strike, you go talk to the pirate merchants. And assign, edit, headgear. Boom, 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 close. Boom, 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 close. Alright, pacifist. Doesn't really matter what you wear. You're a weirdo. Alright, let's get this trading done, and then we're going to wrap up the episode. So, chem fuel, sell it. Neutroamine, too expensive. Although we don't have any, so it might be nice to buy some. I'm not going to buy any of your components. I don't have any drugs to sell you. I'm not going to sell you my shock lance. Oh, a bionic arm. I want it so badly. Oh, and I have enough money to actually buy it? Holy mackerel. And a prosthetic leg? Happy days are here again. Any weapons I want to sell? You know what? I don't really want to sell weapons anymore. Also, I probably should be... Can I smelt down armor vests? I don't think you can. I think I was going to try. Let's stick with what we have here real quick, and then I'm going to take a look at that. Actually, I guess I could look at that in between episodes. Oh, they will buy statues. Wow. That's great news. I did not know that you guys would buy statues, so I like that a lot. This will help me get rid of all my mediocre statues. Okay, so we're still negative on the cash, but we're doing all right. So I'm going to sell those, except let's take a look at this here. Bills, details. So you can do weapons. We can't. Yeah, that's too bad. I was really hoping I could smelt the armor vests. That would be real nice. Real nice. But I can't, so no use whining about it. I need to assign a couple of people to, let's see, restrict, do Pig of War and Sean, I guess. Sean, Pig of War. There we go. Pig of War. Haul that. Sean. Haul that. And then we will finally wrap things up here. So don't tune out quite yet, because you get to watch all this excitement of me clearing out this unnecessary nonsense. These things that I cannot, unfortunately, smelt down and try to get goodies out of. But that's all right. That's how it goes. I can't smelt down that helmet, which would have been pretty cool. I don't want to wear helmets anyways. Great. All right, so we're good there. Another $500 coming our way. And there you go. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching today. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. You know what to do if you did. Click the like button, leave a comment, all that nonsense that I actually don't really ask you to do so much anymore. But I do appreciate it when you do. Thank you so much for watching today. I will see you again next time. Bye!